go. Today is day 4 of the IAE ship show, and it's Apoa, Aspera, and Gadak. Basically all the ALEIN conversion ships that are made so humans can use them. And most of them are down here in all 3. And there's their decals. First go to the Aspera. These. There's the Talon and the Shrike, and it's hard to tell them apart until you look at the front. The Talon has the 2 big guns, the Shrike has the missile pods. But made by Aspera, light fighter, the Talon represents Aspera's continuing effort to preserve historical significant Tervan ship designs, a maneuverable single-seat combat ship with light armor but powerful directional phylic shields. The Talon is made strike first, strike hard, before using shields to cover its escape. The luminary livery gives the Talon a glossy green base paint, with brown highlights for a dazzlingly beautiful and complex design. So, more reddish than brown, but yeah. I do like the paint job on it. The paint scheme is really nice. When they first released the ship, awesome. Then in the later nerf and rebalance, it lost a lot of what it was. It still looks interesting because it all, when in flight mode, it looks like a flying bird. So the wings come out and extend. Tabaran are a bird race, so their ships look like a bird. Love that paint scheme. I wish we could get it on different ships. But looks really good even on the Talon. I wish they had the Shrike here in a different skin, just to give you some comparison. But nice ship. Hopefully it'll get more life in another rebalance. And this is the Prowler utility. So this was a dropship originally that has been converted to cargo. So our little, where normally have been the drop doors for the different Marines, now it's a cargo bay. So put your cargo on your cargo plate. And that's how it's hauling. It's hauling cargo rather than people. One to either side. It still has, let's see, yeah, pilot. Does this have? Oh, co-pilot seat. Okay. Components. So yeah, it's a interesting ship. It's stacked vertically. Still has space for a standing, because they don't sit, they stand in their seating systems in this ship. It's kind of a cool multi-role setup for this particular ship, where it was just a troop transport. It's actually fairly cool. It's very stealthy. Has decent hitting capability with its weapons. It's fairly maneuverable for its size. Nice ship. It's cool that they're turning it into a cargo variant rather than just only a, people carrier. And this is the new heavy Vandal ship. So it's going to be interesting. It has all sorts of guns on it. Haven't really done much with it other than to look at it here. And what makes it more interesting is if we, 'cause that's what I'm wearing right now is my Vandal helmet. So it makes me standing around this thing a lot more interesting. But it has, there's the little activator. It's really weird. The ribs open and gives you access ramp to the interior of the ship. And as big as a ship as it is, it only has a pilot seat and the loading ramp, apparently. So it looks cool. I'm going to have to play with it just to see how good it is. The Vandal ship type really needed a heavy fighter because it has light and medium fighters, but no heavy fighters. So I'm definitely going to have to rent that one and play with it. This is another ship, the ALEIN. It is a human variant on the Xi'an. So they're an ally species, sort of, and this is a cargo hauler, but it's all set up to be vertical, kind of like a rocket. So you put your cargo in these weird little open pod areas, so they're an external cargo hold, and that's how you load it up. It's kind of interesting to fly. It sucks to land because you have to land it like that. And some hangars are not really set up to accept that. So, is that problem? This was kind of a cool little setup here. This is the same thing but bigger. The Raylin, another Xi'an human combined. So it's going to be that ship, but bigger. You'll put your cargo on the exterior of the ship. And from what I understand, these are supposed to be like physical shielding for your cargo and everything. And it's going to be a fairly large ship. So it ought to be interesting to see how that comes. But as of now, it's still in, well, still in white box. But as you can see, it's getting more and more details put into it. So it could hit production here before long. But it's not a ship that they need for doing the Squadron 42, so they haven't really made it a priority to get it done. So let's go around here. Oh, the Nox. This is another floaty speedy bike. Really like the paint job on it. That skin is real awesome looking, that turquoise. I have a tiger stripe turquoise or Damascus-like looking paint. It is a nice little speeder. It's got the two guns. It gives you quite a bit of coverage while you're in it. My only problem with it is the few times I've used it is it's really kind of almost too floaty, and you tend to bounce off things a lot. I imagine as they rebalance everything, it'll get better. And when they start doing the bike races and everything, I imagine it'll get tuned even more. Here comes the fun ones. The Poa Santokyo Yai, or whatever. It's another one I really like the paint job. Looks like it's a textured paint. But I actually like this ship as a medium fighter. It's really effective. But it's another one where it changes shape. So in its flying configuration, the wings tilt out. So it's not really a good fly through a narrow spot or into a small hangar kind of a thing. It's definitely have to have its landing gear down so that it folds up. But other than that, it's a really good fighting ship or a medium fighter. Very nimble. And finally, everybody's favorite, one of the older alien ships, the Banu Defender. And it was in conglomeration, or they designed it with the Banu as a joint human Banu type ship. So it has these weird dual cockpits, so you can be flown from either side. It has very flowing design, almost organic. You know, it has beds. It doesn't really have much in the way of other amenities. But then again, I believe it's a medium fighter. No, it's a light fighter. Kind of looks like a crab. Little crab eyes, the crab arms. But it is a respectable fighter for its size. And it looks weird, but it flies really well. So, let's see. Gun displays that I wish they'd put more effort into. You go like that, and you're chasing your display panel. It doesn't really give you a good breakdown of what it is, what class it is, what size it is. So, I wish they'd work on that. Alright, that looks like everything for today. Thank you for listening to me, and I'll talk to you later.